I know these conversations can be challenging and serious at times, but that's because I respect the severity and the urgency of the times we're living in. The fact of the matter is, we are and have been living in the last days from the moment Jesus ascended from the Mount of Olives to sit at the right hand of the Father. We've been awaiting his return ever since. Now, we use revival loosely a lot, but we can't deny the fact that we are in the middle of a spiritual awakening as we're all experiencing birthing pains of the end of the age. We're all, believers and unbelievers, forced to face the realities of these challenging questions, of these hard truths, and we're left to beg the question, if Jesus were to return right now, would I be ready? Now, I want to take a look at one of my favorite parables, the parable of the wedding banquet in Matthew 22. The kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son. He sent his servants to those who had been invited to the banquet to tell them to come, but they refused to come. Then he sent some more servants and said, tell those who had been invited that I've prepared my dinner. My oxen and fatted cattle have been butchered, and everything is ready. Come to the wedding banquet. But they paid no attention and went off, one to his field, another to his business. The rest seized his servants, mistreated them, and killed them. The king was enraged. He sent his army and destroyed those murderers and burned their city. Then he said to his servants, the wedding banquet is ready, but those I invited did not deserve to come. Go to the street corners and invite to the banquet anyone you can find. So the servants went out into the streets and gathered all the people they could find, both good and bad. And the wedding hall was filled with guests. But when the king came in to see the guests, he noticed a man there was not wearing wedding clothes. Friend, he asked, how did you get in here without wedding clothes? The man was speechless. The king told the attendants, tie him hand and foot and throw him outside into the darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are invited, but few are chosen. Now, there's a lot to unpack there, from Jews to Gentiles to election and so on. But I want to take a look at two things from this parable. Firstly, to the believer. As believers, as servants of the King, we're called to make disciples of all nations. We're called to go to the street corners and invite anyone that we can find, whether good or bad, to invite to the wedding banquet so that we can fill the wedding hall, so that we can crowd heaven. But we can't be complacent. We can't get comfortable. We have to be active in the work that we are commissioned to do. And secondly, to the unbeliever, will you accept or deny the invitation? Will you put on your wedding clothes? Will you accept salvation? Will you be clothed in righteousness and covered by the blood? Or will you be thrown out into the darkness where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth? It's a challenging question, but it's only one that you can answer. Will you accept the invitation?